Alright guys, welcome back. I just finished uploading the SL63 launch control / 100,000 subscriber celebration. Took about a couple hours to get everything done, and now I'm ready to head back out and vlog some more. I am starving. I still haven't had a coffee yet, and I'm going to take you guys downtown. Going to get some nice scenic shots and just have a chat. And we'll see what else the day brings us. I got a few other things I want to do as well, but I don't know if you're going to see that in this video or not, but let's go outside. So I've had some people ask me what type of dog I have. And he is a Nova Scotia Duck-Toller Retriever. So he is basically a smaller golden retriever. And they were bred to retrieve ducks when hunters would shoot them down. And they naturally, it's funny, when I take him to the beach, he'll go up and down the coast. Oh, he's taking his shit. We'll let him shit in peace. He goes up and down the coast, kind of scanning out in the water to see what he can go and fetch. So we've got him like fake rubber duckies, and we just throw sticks and whatever else out there. He loves to be worked. Like, he loves to have purpose and a job. So let's go ahead and give him a stick. Sit. Down. Down. Go get it. Go get it. Huh? Is that your ball? Down. Paw. Good boy. Go get it. So that's my boy right there. Alright guys, we are heading down towards downtown Halifax. It is a nice day out. It's not overly sunny, but it's the perfect type of heat. It's not too humid. It's nice and warm. Tops down. Just gonna enjoy the day and take you guys along with me. I hear that the tall ships are downtown Halifax right now on the waterfront. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where a whole bunch of different ships, like some old school pirate ships and shit, maybe down there, which is pretty cool to see. So I'm gonna see what kind of aerial shots I can get. I don't think I'll be allowed to take the drone like right on the waterfront, but I'll see what kind of shots I can get from a little bit further back. And then we're gonna have a little chat, little Q&A. Had some questions in some of the other videos. Like I said in the past, I like to take the opportunity to answer your guys' questions. And one that I've been getting a lot is what I do for a living. How I'm able to afford to get a car like a C63S. So I'm gonna shed a little bit of light on my background for those that are new to the channel. Woo! I love AMG, baby. Woohoo! Oh my God. Sounds so good. That guy right now. All right, I'm gonna go get some food first before we head downtown. It is almost 3 p.m. and I still haven't eaten anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Also guys, I'm gonna be doing some moto vlogs next week. I've had a few people ask me, when are you gonna take your bike out? It's happening next week, so look out for that. All right guys, just left KFC. Had a crispy, spicy sandwich, and now I am going to be heading down to the waterfront. I've got my other camera here on the Karma stabilizer. I'm gonna try and get some shots of downtown, just kind of driving the car. And of course, I have my drone with me as well. And see if I can get some cool drone shots of the car and downtown Halifax. Right back. Okay guys, I am now on foot trying to make my way down to the waterfront so I can show you guys what that's all about and all the tall ships and stuff that's going on, so it'll be pretty cool. I'm using my Mercedes handbag that still have the tags on it. I'm walking around with a man purse. Let me just go full feminine on you. Just put that over the shoulder. So I take the opportunity to tell you guys what exactly I do for a living, and you know, how I was able to afford to buy a C63S. For those that have been around here a long time, you guys already know that I've been playing video games for almost 7 years. I started October 2010. I didn't actually start making any money until about March, April of 2011. So once that happened, my first YouTube paycheck was like 500 bucks. Me and my best friend started up a YouTube channel called Life's a Glitch TV, where we commentate StarCraft 2. So I'm a commentator, and then, you know, after the channel started to grow, started to get paid a little bit more, I was able to quit my day job eventually. You know, at its peak, honestly, on YouTube, we were making about $6,000 a month at its peak, but that's not where I made the majority of my money. I've also became a streamer when I was able to quit my day job. I used to work at a restaurant, one called Swiss Chalet, which is like a chicken joint, and I did that I was there for 3 years, but I was a server for 5, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed meeting new people and you know, earning a good tip, all that fun stuff. But nothing really beats this. I mean, I don't think I could ever go back to doing that. You know, you always work the shit job before you get to work on your dream job. And it was a pretty shitty job, but bosses and everything were pretty cool. I try not to get hit by a car. Also, I stopped giving a shit about vlogging in public. You know, people look at you like, the hell is he talking to? I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, I started streaming, and that was when I started to make the majority of my money. I make most of my money through subscriptions on Twitch, donations that come through, and ad revenue. Also, there are sponsorships as well. Some are long-term. Right now I'm with Sennheiser. Some are short-term one-offs. It just depends on the product, if I believe in it or not. You know, sponsorships can pay really good money, or it can pay kind of crappy money but give you awesome product to review and things like that. So it kind of has its perks. But I've been doing this for full time. It'll be 6 years in September, where I quit my day job. And let me go up here. All right. So yeah, it'll be 6 years in September. I'm very fortunate, very blessed to have this job, you know, thanks to you guys. But what I did essentially is, for the longest time, I lived, and still do, well under my means. So basically, I was probably spending a year on miscellaneous shit, maybe 10% of my income. And I was just saving, investing. Basically put all of my extra money into properties. I do have a few rental properties. They're cash flowing, but I don't make that much money up front. Those are long-term wealth plays. So in 15, 20 years, you know, the houses will be paid in full, and, you know, I can essentially live off the rent that comes in there, or I can sell 1 or 2 of them, whatever it is that I wanted to do. And hopefully my goal, I'm 30 years old now, my goal is to have 35 units by 35. And in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to get an apartment building or some kind of big complex, which is basically what I've been working on now. I've been saving up the majority of my money to find the right apartment building. And I'm also talking to a couple of other people that I know that may want to build something with me or something like that. But that's to come down another couple of years. The reason why I bought the C63S, without getting into too many personal financial things, is I managed to achieve a long time goal for me personally and for my wife. And I told myself if I ever got to that point, then I would purchase my dream car. I always thought it was going to be the M4, and then I tried out the C63S and I fell in love. Saved up a long time, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to say I own the car. So that's pretty much what I did in the short. just a pro gamer. You know, I'm not wealthy by any means, but I'm not broke. I live very comfortably. I don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and buying Fruity Loops because I can't afford the real deal. I used to be there. I used to be the guy that my first apartment that I had when I moved out, I got evicted from. They changed the locks on my apartment and I lost everything. I couldn't pay my rent. I was 3 months behind. I had bad credit, everything. And I lived in my best friend's walk-in closet for 6 months. And so, you know, I've been there. I've been at the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. And I don't want to, like, you know, turn this into a sap story or you know, looking for some kind of pat on the back. It's just, to put it into perspective, I really don't take it for granted where I'm at today. And being able to talk to you guys, drive these fancy cars, have these cool little gadgets, and just have stability and some freedom in my life, it's the most precious thing that I could ever ask for, other than my health, of course. So thank you so much, and hopefully I will continue to be able to do this for a living for many years to come. And over the years, my content has changed. I'm now, obviously I've gotten older. I started doing this when I was 22, so I've gotten a lot older, and obviously my content is maturing a little bit, and I have a big passion now for making car videos and automobile type things and retro video game collecting. So those are sort of my passions. And yeah, it's a quick little backstory on what I do. If you guys have any other questions on how any of it works specifically, I don't want to turn this into like a 20-minute talk, but you can let me know in the comment section, and I'll try and answer them on the next video or something. Okay, so now that we had that small little chat and I answered that question, we're gonna walk over here and I'm gonna attempt to fly my drone. Something tells me, I don't know what the laws are here, I should probably look that up, but something tells me I am definitely not allowed to fly a drone down here around these ships. But I'm gonna try and be as sneaky as possible with, you know, a couple tens of thousands of people. All right, so I asked a police officer if I can fly my drone down here, and he said, not a chance. They'll take it from me. So I can go up to Citadel Hill and get some shots from there. You should still be able to see something in these ships, but I'm gonna go walk down here and show off as many of these ships as I can, and just use the ground footage for now. Last thing I want to do is lose my drone or break the law. Okay, so that's pretty much going to be it for today's vlog. I need to get home, edit this up, stream for about 5-6 hours, and then watch UFC 214. I'm a big UFC fan. So to summarize what I do, I've been playing games for almost 6 years full time now. I do some real estate on the side for a long-term play and something to fall back on down the road when this is no longer feasible, or I just don't want to do it anymore on a full-time basis. And yeah, there's a couple of other small things, but those are very minute. But yeah, it mainly comes from streaming, and I've been doing so for a long time. And it isn't until now that I'm starting to enjoy some of the fruits of my labor. That's pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions about anything or about my job or whatever, leave them in the comment section below, and I will start answering them here and there in a video. Whatever ones get upvoted the most, those are what I'll tend to answer. And that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. finger bang that like button, and of course, stay bouse.